So normally I would post and some people would pay attention and some people wouldn't. I felt like this was important enough that I would make a video. I don't know if everybody fully understands what all is going on with the food cards out there. I know a lot of people believe that it's just people living off the government. But right now we have a lot of people who are seniors, disabled, foster parents, children who still don't have money on their cards. And some of them understand that they don't have money, and some of them don't. And today I was at Walmart, and the gal in front of me was a senior that was in one of those motorized shopping carts, and she kept trying to use her card. And she had $30 of groceries, nothing extravagant, just food for the week. And she was trying to use her card to pay for it. And she kept on trying to run it, trying to run it. It wasn't going through, it wasn't going through. And she finally, said to the cashier, "Hey, I'm trying to use my card and it's not working. Um, you know, is there something on your end?" And the cashier looked at the screen and said, "No, it says it's waiting on you. What does it say on your screen?" So the gal looked really confused and didn't seem to understand what was going on. So I leaned over and looked at her screen, and she had $1.38 left on her food stamp card. And so I told her, I said, "Hey, it says that you have $1.38. You don't have enough money on your card." And she still didn't understand. She was still trying to run it through. She was asking the cashier if she could run it through. She clearly did not understand. She didn't have money. Um, And so I ended up canceling her transaction and put my card in and paid for the groceries. And even then, she didn't understand what was going on. She was still trying to ask the cashier to run her card, trying to stick it in the machine as the receipt was printing. The cashier ended up handing her the receipt, saying, "Hey, it was paid for. You're good. You're done." And the gal still didn't understand. She was like, "What do you mean?" And so the cashier's like, "She paid for your staff," and looked over at me, and the look of shock on the gal's face, um, and um, just her mouth dropped open, and she was completely taken by surprise. I don't know this gal. I've seen her around town, but I don't actually know her. I don't know her name. I don't know anything about her. Um, and so she thanked me, and you could tell that that $30 was a really big deal to her. Um, and off she went. But there are more people out there who are trying to use their cards right now, and they don't have the money. It's not loaded yet. Um, they've been used as a political pawn. It doesn't matter what party you voted for. You know, we should not be starving our people. We should not. We should not be letting seniors and disabled folks and children and foster families go without food. No one should be going without food. Um, so if you happen to see somebody that's in that situation, could you just help them if you're able? You know, donate a meal, share a meal, donate some money, something, just to help each other out right now. It it's not their fault, and it really would mean a lot to a lot of them.